Welcome to the Academy podcast. Today, we're diving into the core curriculum for Business Data Analytics Level 3. In a training environment, your data usually arrives in one perfectly formatted file. In the real world, you're going to get scattered, disconnected fragments. Imagine thousands of raw transaction records in one spreadsheet, but the crucial details you need, like product names and pricing, are sitting in a completely different file. To analyze this holistically, you have to connect the dots and merge those tables into a single, unified view. Data merging serves as the foundational first step for all real-world analytics, transforming isolated fragments into a coherent dataset. This document shows the textbook definition for VLOOKUP. It searches for a specific value in the first column and returns a corresponding value from the same row. Crucially, it only searches left to right. Always set range lookup to false for an exact match. To bypass those legacy limitations, we use XLOOKUP. This newer function processes large datasets faster, has built-in error handling for missing values, and can search in any direction. Before XLOOKUP existed, analysts bypassed VLOOKUP's directional limits by nesting two functions together, index and match. You will still encounter this specific combination frequently if you inherit older corporate financial models. Selecting the correct search function determines exactly how quickly and accurately your business can process its historical data. Once your tables are successfully merged, the next step is applying your specific business rules to categorize all those raw, unorganized numbers. We use a nested if statement. As seen in the manual, this places one if condition inside another to test rules sequentially. This exact formula checks if sales are 10,000 for high performer, 5,000 for average, or defaults to low performer. By chaining logical tests together, you instantly convert a column of raw numbers into clear, readable business categories. Even when categorized, a spreadsheet with 20,000 rows is effectively unreadable to an executive. They require a summary. The golden formula of aggregation reads, see the aggregation of a numerical measure broken down by a categorical dimension. To calculate financial impact, run a sum. For frequency, switch to count for instances of numbers or text. For the mean, use average. Aggregation takes scattered, granular data points and compresses them into high-level statistical analysis. The most efficient way to execute that golden formula instantly is by building a pivot table. A pivot table operates on four areas. First, it extracts unique items down the left in the rows area. Second, it runs calculations like sum in the values area. Next, columns split data horizontally for comparison. Finally, filters let you selectively hide data. But none of this works if you ignore the primary industry best practice, the rule of cleanliness. Never build a pivot table on dirty data, and ensure you have no blank headers before you begin. Mastering these lookups, logical tests, and pivots represents the specific technical threshold that defines the transition into professional data analytics.